I won Best Year Sports Picks. I'm Peter Lochek. His name is Mike Brenner. We are the Odds Couple. You come to you from sportsbookreview.com. This is the NBA Odds Couple over Friday, December 16th. Mike Brenner, let's throw the record up. You had some nice calls yesterday, but overall wound up a losing day.
Yeah.
Great calls. Great call on the Spurs first half, and great call on Golden State first half. But then you also had Golden State on the full game,
you know,
and
they
they
were
lost
up by
1
32
point.
at one point. I thought, okay, they're going to ride that out. But, you know, hey, they didn't. They only won by 13.
Yeah.
And Portland just never showed up. That one bit me in the ass. But, hey, before we go too far, all right, because, Pete, before it all, you know, I got into this business. I love sports, and I just want to send a shout-out. My heart is out to the Sager family. We lost an amazing talent last night, Craig Sager. He died from leukemia. He's an analyst. He's, you know, on the sidelines, all the NBA games, wears those crazy outfits. The players love him. I've loved this guy. Followed him forever. And my heart goes out to the family. Sager Strong. Hashtag Sager Strong. Send your love to that family, guys, because he inspired me every day I watched him. And so I just wanted to put that out there because that comes before anything else.
Sure.
So.
He inspired you, Mike Brenner.
Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah, well, my brother died of leukemia, and this guy had leukemia, and he just fought it, and it inspired me. And I just, you know, there's that passionate side to sports that gets me. So I had a nice, quiet moment in tribute to him. And with that being said, let's move forward. 'Cause I got a feeling we're going to be sweeping the board. And some of these games contain emotion and momentum because of the death of this man. We'll go into it as you bring the games up.
All right. Well, the first game that jumped out at me as, you know, I'm starting to get a feel. Whenever I see a game that's like this is a Mike Brenner
How'd you
special,
do last night?
You know, shitty as you. I think I
No, I
should.
don't wanna hear
I'm
that.
trying to remember I had a great call on the under. You know, people ask me, what's your top totals play of the day? It was the under in the New Orleans game. That one nailed it.
Cool.
But I had the over in the Golden State one, which lost, and I was on Portland with you. So, you know.
Okay. All right. Damn it.
Yeah.
Here we go.
All right. So the first one that jumps out at me, whenever these plays jump out at me as a Mike Brenner special, they tend to be right, and you tend to be on them. And that's I don't know, the Houston against New Orleans. New Orleans, of course, coming off a back-to-back, nice win, you know, against a mediocre team in Indiana, and New Orleans, of course, is absolutely rolling. A kind of suspiciously low line at -11.
You mean Houston rolling? You said
Houston.
New Orleans.
Oh yeah, no,
rolling.
sorry, Houston rolling. Kind of a suspiciously low line, -11. First half, I bet it myself at -6.
Sure.
Now it's up to 6.5. I don't know. Is that a no-brainer play with obvious value?
I love it, and I'm going to jump on that half at 6.5. All right. Harden, all right. James Harden is a huge Craig Sager fan. Love the guy. You're going to see some players tonight take the court, and they're going to dedicate it to him. It happened last night, and I'm just telling you, buddy, that goes a long way, and anybody can say what they want, but this is my edge and my angle. They're not only going to cover the first half, they're going to cover the full game, and give me a speculation on that team total. Pistol Pete.
Oh, well, the team total I think we have here, I can give you the Pinnacle line right now. It's Houston. Team total would be 115.5 -110 at Pinnacle now.
I'm taking the over of 115.5. They will not slow down. The full game best shot line again?
I guess it's still down at 11, which is weird. 11 -109. I don't understand why it's that. Oh, no, actually, -105. The Chris books. Why is it so low?
I don't know, but you know what? New Orleans, I mean, the Pelicans are going to be a little tired. That's for sure. And, you know, I don't know, man. I like it. I think Houston is just clicking. They're the hottest team in basketball, and D'Antoni just loves what's going on there.
All right. Well, and the Clipper, New Orleans recently, of course, they played Golden State tight, which was very impressive. That was at home. Their last road game in a situation like this was against the Clippers. They were 14.5-point dog, got blown out by 28.
Blown out.
And it went super high scoring. So
and they know they're no good on the road. That mentally gets in these guys' heads, too.
And I'm also wondering why the total is so low. I mean, I understand that New Orleans played yesterday and might not be super great offensively, but I mean, you look at Houston's last game, they held Sacramento under 100, but that game went over 220.
Sure did. They hit 132.
Yeah.
And, you know, Pete, you always show me and you teach me this. You know, sometimes those lines that get your head scratching.
Yeah.
You know what? They might have just missed that one.
All right. Well, I'm going to take it. I'm going to take the over 220 on the full game.
Minus
totals. And I bet the first half, so I'll go on that one with you as well. -6.5, -106.
Love it.
All right, Mike Brenner. Let's see. What else is interesting here from the card today? Oh, well, of course, we have, I don't know, man, another line that maybe is a little suspiciously low. Atlanta against Toronto. Toronto absolutely. They've covered 12 out of their last 13, I believe. It's either 11 out of the last 12 or just unbelievable.
Of the NBA right now per 100 shots. Oh,
and
my
Atlanta,
God.
total opposite. I didn't even bother checking their ATS record. It's horrible. They're like 3-14 or something like that. It's horrible.
You know what? If people would look at Atlanta, they'd say, man, they shouldn't have brought Dwight Howard in here. He screwed everything up. Well, he's the only one producing on that team.
Yeah.
He's not running his mouth. Maybe everybody else just can't click with him. I don't know. But Budenholzer, who doesn't have a whole hell of a lot of hair left like me, he's probably pulling it all out because, Pete, this team has totally completely imploded.
Yeah, and if there
Toronto
was-
should
sure.
blow them out.
And if there was a game that they were going to bounce back, it was, they were a big home favorite against Orlando.
The worst.
Not only did they not cover, they didn't win. Not only did they not win,
They got blown out.
Yeah, so what the hell's up with this team?
I don't know.
Is this too obvious? Why is the line only 7?
I don't know, and it's Captain Obvious on that one. It gets me the hell away from it. 10-foot pole.
Really?
Dennis,
So
throw me that javelin.
So you're not going to jump on it?
No, I'm not jumping on it, buddy.
Because the line is so suspicious.
Yep. I mean, tonight might be the night that Atlanta puts a whole game together and gets the outright win.
Yeah.
I might
What
put
a
a couple
weird
bucks on the
game.
money line with Atlanta for the hell of it.
Weird situation
It is,
right there.
Pistol.
All right, Mike Brenner, what else do you like?
All right,
from
I
today's
got
card?
one because,
All right.
again, emotion and momentum. This Sager thing is huge. Chris Paul is the biggest, if not one of, the biggest fan of Sager's. He can't wait to take the court tonight. They're going to be playing against the Heat. They're going to Miami, all right? And I know Whiteside and Goran Dragic is lighting it up, but tonight he's going to be he's going to have his hands full with Chris Paul. I think the Clippers are going to get it done. I really do. I
so?
like it. Talk to me about a first half and a full game, Pistol.
See, I was leaning Miami here. We'll talk about this in a second. The line, I did bet it at +7. So the full game is still at 7. Hasn't moved at all since opening, except for the initial opening line, -7, -105. And then the first half you want?
Yep.
For the Clippers, -3.5, -106.
I love the 3.5. I think alone the first half momentum will be big. They did it on the road for me the other night. What's the team total for Clippers, Pistol?
For
Pete?
the Clippers, let's see. For the Clippers, the LA Clippers, 106.
Ooh, 106. I'm taking it.
Which one?
Yep, I'm taking the over
The
106.
over, -125. 106 -125.
I love it, buddy. That's my 2 calls on the Clippers.
All right, I'm definitely agreeing with you on the over in that one. I leaned over myself, but the Clippers have lost 4 out of 5 ATS.
I know.
Miami's covered 3 in a row for all their issues, and they're getting healthier now. But for all their issues,
I know
they've been playing okay.
But you know what? The guys on Miami, it's not taking anything away from them. I'm telling you, Pete, something happens when you get players, their hearts get touched. All right, Blake Griffin and Chris Paul both love this Sager guy. They're going to play for him tonight. They're going to play for him tonight. A bunch of them did last night. I'm telling you, I love it. I'm not backing away, buddy.
Okay,
I'm
all
not
right,
backing
all
down,
right.
as Tom
Well,
Petty would say.
I did bet the over on this one, which I'm hopeful. I mean, the problem is that at one point earlier in the year, Miami was obviously a very low-scoring team. The Clippers were a great defensive team. So, 3 weeks ago, if I had seen this line 206.5, I would have thought, man, huge underplay. But now I'm leaning over with you. So I'm not sure if I'm going to give it, but I did bet it.
Okay.
Let's see. Another one that's interesting is the Lakers and Philly. Now, what's up with the Lakers? The Lakers have lost, I think, 8 in a row ATS. Luke Walton's doing everything he can to try to get these guys to play
4
hard.
minutes into a game
and
the
it's
other.
not really working. And then Philly is kind of interesting. They've started to play a little bit better defensively. They had a bunch of covers in a row. And then their last game, they almost broke the Raptors' ATS streak. They only lost by 1. And when you only lose to the Raptors by 1
You're doing
ATS,
something right.
That's pretty impressive. So I'm thinking that despite the fact that Walton's trying anything he can to get the Lakers to come around here, I'm thinking maybe Philly and the under might be a good play here. What do you think?
It could be. The only thing I hesitate with that is I read an article today. There's a lot of questions now. Can Okafor and Embiid exist in the same starting lineup? Obviously, they're doing something right.
Yeah.
I wouldn't talk you off of that one, Pete, and I damn sure wouldn't back LA, though, right now.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'm going to take the under, and I'll take the first half under as well. But I'm not going to take the side here.
Yet.
The first half under is 106.5
You
minus
might be
102.
tweeting that out.
Yeah,
By the
maybe.
way, how'd you do? You tweet out last night?
No. And the full game is under 200 plus 100. It's under 209 plus 100.
Okay.
All right. So those are 2 more picks that I'm going to give. Then I guess another one that's interesting is Milwaukee and Chicago on the second game. That's a 10-foot pole for me. Yeah.
That Antetokounmpo or whatever, he is a beast.
Yeah.
What do they call him? The Greek Freak or something?
Yeah, the Greek Freak. Now I like the under on that one when it opened at 206.5, but now it's down to 205 or 204.5.
Milwaukee's giving people fits, buddy. They believe in themselves. That's scary.
Second game of a back-to-back home and home. So is that a 10-foot pole for you, Mike Brenner?
Yeah, I'm staying away from it, but I like what's happening up there. Yeah.
Okay.
Did you do all your Christmas shopping yet?
Yeah. Okay. What else do you have for us, Mike Brenner?
All right, I've got one. I thought you might be looking at this one.
Which one?
I love the first half of Utah. All right, they're playing Dallas. Come on, Pete. Everybody and their mother's injured for Dallas.
Yeah.
Utah right now is just this. Hayward is the real deal. I like this team. Talk to me about a first half. Just the
half
best shot line, baby.
at Pinnacle -6.5 minus 105.
Okay. Any thoughts on that, Pistol?
I actually didn't look into that game too
Okay.
deeply because I've had a kind of a bad read on Dallas in general. So
Man, that
I
team's
kind
a
of,
mess.
when I have a bad read on a team, sometimes I'll usually push their games to the end of my research, or sometimes I'll skip 1 or 2 or 3 just to sort of get reoriented.
Do you think it
with them.
inspires his team that Nowitzki said this is it. This is going to be his last year.
Maybe. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. So you're taking Utah. Certainly, Utah this year is a team that, in general, on any given night, I'm looking to either bet on them or pass. It's very scary to me to bet against them. So I like that one.
You did have a good feel for them though early in the year, and you still do. So I like it. They're at home too.
Yes. Yes. Okay. All right. What else do you have for us?
I got one other play, buddy, and it's going to be a 3-team teaser. It's not going to bite me in the ass tonight.
Okay.
Here we go. Bet online.
Okay. Plus 120. 3-team, 6 points.
You got it, buddy. Let's start with Houston.
Okay. That'll put you at -5.
Okay. Talk to me about the Clippers.
Okay. That'll put you at -1.
And Utah, baby.
Okay, that'll put you at -5.5.
I like it, Pistol. I like it. I like it. Yep, for real.
All right. And then one other game that I'm just thinking about is Brooklyn at Orlando. Brooklyn is just kind of covering.
I know.
One way or another, they're figuring out ways to cover. Yeah, I actually bet them at 6.5. Now it's down to 6. And, Orlando, their last 3 games have been very high scoring, so they're not really playing a lot of defense. Yeah. So I'm thinking about over and Brooklyn here. What's your take on that one? Is it what's up with
poll.
You think so?
Orlando just, again.
They're 3-10 ATS at home. They're just terrible at home.
But the way they looked against Atlanta, either Atlanta's that bad or maybe Orlando took a step forward.
Maybe
but
Atlanta
I'm not ready
might be
to
that bad,
out.
Mike Brenner.
You might be right.
You think Atlanta might be that bad? All right, I'll tell you what I am going to do. The first half total is suspiciously low. If I get burned on it, I will eat it. But I'm going to take the over 105.
Okay.
I don't understand at all why this total is where it is.
Yeah, it is
I do
weird.
understand that Brooklyn had some success playing a stronger defense in their last game, and I do think that long term they'll probably be a little bit more modest scoring and clamp down on defense a little bit more. But I'm not seeing 105. I don't understand that one. So I'll take it. First half over 105.
Total's low, Shaq.
Anything else for you, Mike Brenner?
I think that's it for NBA. We are going to be shooting a show later on today for Saturday. I'm going to put it out there, baby. I'm going to feel good about it.
Yeah?
Yeah, Pete, I'm ready. It's Christmas time. We got a lot going on. We're going to be doing a Periscope next week from the rooftop of the Octavo Bar. Just you and I. Nice little view of all of San Jose. It's a nice view. And other than that, it's Christmas time, getting ready to shop for the kids, and the bookie's going to pay for the Christmas.
Damn it, Mike Brenner. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm looking at another one.
I'm talking Christmas. He's like, damn it. Yeah, what do you see?
I'm seeing the first half under for the first half total for Atlanta Toronto. It's 103.5. That seems low as well.
It does.
I mean, Atlanta's not going to stop anyone defensively.
And you know what? If Atlanta's going to do anything, they're going to blow up. Pete, come on.
All right, I'll take it. Over 103.5. First half -110. Don't have any clue at all why it opened at 105.5.
That hit you like a brick in the side of the head, though.
I just don't understand it. I just don't understand it. And then you know what? I will throw on. I'll also throw on the first half under in Chicago, Milwaukee. I think they'll come out here play a little bit lower scoring, under 106. Chicago, Milwaukee on the first half, and that's it for me, Mike.
Okay. Hey, one of my Twitter followers wants to know if his wife, if we can do a rap song for his wife.
If we can do a rap song for his wife.
If we can rap his wife's name in a song or something. So what?
That's going to be a
get
no.
back to me because it's going to be a no. Pistol Pete, you wrote the hit song. Don't tell me, bro. I'm cold as ice.
And I do have some reasonably admirable rap skills. I will say that, but no, I'm not going to rap about someone's wife.
Ace Analyzer.
All right, sure I will. What the hell? Sure,
he will do it. All right, follow up on that. And again, shout out to all our followers, guys. We can't do it without you. We love this team. We're paying it forward, so stick with us through thick and thin, baby.
Do your research before you bet. Check out our ratings guide to see which books have the best ratings and sign-up bonuses. Open up several accounts. Shop for lines at sbrodds.com. Always be ahead of the game.